Hello. Right, let's be real for a minute. Selling merch as a content creator should make you money. I'm sorry, it might go against the grain and against common opinion, but it should. But most of us, including me, start off getting literally pennies back from anything that you sell. For example, I used to make less than £2 when the first hoodies, for example, came in, until I changed one thing. And that's how I networked. So, just to give you a bit of context, hello, my name's Michael Whitberry. I'm a content creator and a streamer. Not a very big one. I'm not going to pretend like I am, but I have been lucky enough to build a community, a couple of hundred people on Discord. And I'll put my socials here as well, just to, because apparently credibility is everything. So, ta-da. Now, when I first started doing merch, I only did it because I was asked to by the community. They said it'd be a great idea if you had some hoodies. So I had some made. Now, I did what I imagine all of you probably have done or still do, and that is go to Google and look up anyone who can make you merch. Okay, so I did it. I had some delivered to me that I then sent out, and it was fine. We made a couple of quid, and coincidentally, I donated that couple of quid to charity because it's what my channel is about. If you don't know, you do now. Um, now, there isn't necessarily a problem with certain quality of products, but there also is when you look at the quality that could be available. This was becoming an issue, and I wanted to separate myself a little bit from the rest of the crowd. So typically, it's Gildan and all the other sort of semi-generic products, right? They're all right. They're used very commonly for merch, but I don't think the quality is quite all there, and that was a problem. Um, I'm not going to lie that the margins were a problem. I mean, it was great, a couple of quid to charity. That's brilliant. But please don't beat around the bush. If you're going to sell merch as a content creator, you are either looking to make as much money out of it as possible to be able to donate to charity, or you would like to make a profit, because making a profit as a content creator allows you to better your streams, better your content, and allow you more time to be able to deliver content to your communities that you're building. It's not an elephant that's in the room, but we'll address it anyway. Is there is nothing wrong with making a profit. There we go. I said it. Also, another problem that I was having was communication from other companies wasn't great. And the final print quality was okay, but still not great. So when you're trying to deliver great content and you are let down by less than great merch, it doesn't really sit right with me, and I'm sure it doesn't sit right with you. So, Michael, what did you do about it? Well, this is what I would recommend to you. Please, for the love of Almighty, don't just take Google's word for it. Don't just go with the people who have paid to be top of the search results, because more often than not, it's not a great experience. My advice and what I did to fix the issue and all of the problems, coincidentally, they've gone away, and a network. I went to TikTok, I went online, and I looked through the sponsored bunch to find something better. And I did. Now, I hasten to add, this is not a sponsored post. This is not anything that I've been paid to say. I'm saying it so that I could help present an opportunity to other content creators, and because I want to. Now, the truth of it is, in my online sort of wanderings, so to speak, I actually found a company called Boxbrand. At the time, brand new, freshly started, next to no online presence. But I thought, okay, let's have a look. So I had a look for what I could find. I found their Facebook page. I eventually, they started a TikTok page, but I actually stumbled across their website where I had a look, and I thought, you know what, this is different. I could just send an email because the prices were not something that would allow me to make money. I'll be honest on first look. I had a look and I thought these are very much um, sort of business to consumer prices. Nothing wrong with that, but not one that I couldn't buy something for £40 and stand a chance to be able to make some money on it. So I reached out and actually asked if they do business to business. Explained what I did and what I hoped to achieve. And I'll just be honest, I was able to strike up a business to business rate, which I'll be honest with you, was better than pretty much everything that I had come across so far. But it gets better. Communication wise, I would send a message and I'd have a reply back personally within the hour. How can I complain at that? Genuinely, how can I complain at that? Um, as far as design work goes, um, I'll include a little something down below me here. Um, they came up with these without even asking. But why? Why would they do that? They were actually in one of my streams, and they asked people and were chatting away with people in the stream of what they would like to see me offer. So, without even asking, because my time is limited, they actually came up with some mock ups and sent me them. Who else would do that? And you know what? My community liked them, so I will be offering them. As far as quality goes of the garments and of the designs, I compared a like for like between the old stock and the new stock. Print quality, smoother, more defined, just better quality image, better quality print, and better quality garment for a better price. How does that even work? But that is far from a complaint. So, initially, there were problems. But then, after meeting Boxbrand, I don't have problems. I have simply and only solutions. The one caveat I would tell you is they are a new company. So typically, holding stock, big warehouses, all that kind of stuff goes. They don't have that. Okay. But what I've explained to my community is if you order some merch from me, it is custom made there and then to order. So there is a little bit of a wait, right? You might see that as a problem. If it's a problem, then you might have to buy stock yourself or have a chat with them about it. Um, I don't see that as a problem, and neither do my community. I place an order once a week. They deal with it. They send out the merch to my followers, any customers, I suppose you want to call it, anyone who wants to order it. They send it out from there. It is a wonderful experience, and it gets better. One final plus point for you: there is a minimum order quantity. Drum roll, please. Of one. There is no expectation that you perhaps buy lots and lots and lots. Now, I will be honest with you, the price for you does get a little bit better if you do buy more, but you can genuinely get quite a nice deal on even just one. If and only if, I hasten to add, you are a business to business customer. If you're a streamer, content creator, or just a normal business, if you stumble across this, have a chat with Boxbrand. I'll include the details below. I'll give you a quick little look at their website here. There you go. There's a look at the website. So have a look. Let me know what you think if you get the chance to have a look. But by all means, my advice is not to go to them, although I would recommend it. My advice is do your research. Network with real people in your niche Ask other content creators about who they use. Don't gatekeep. We're not here for it. We're here doing the same thing, and we want to provide a better experience to our communities. So don't gatekeep. Have honest conversations with other creators who are trying to better themselves in their community, as are you. And don't be afraid to switch if your current setup isn't working. Finally, there is nothing wrong with partnering up with smaller companies who treat you like a partner and not a transaction. If this was of use to you, I would very much appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, clicking all the bells, all the usual stuff. If you maybe want to hear more about it, any particular questions from this, hit a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to know, and either myself or Boxbrand, because I'm sure they're on here somewhere, will get back to you. And one final thing, I'll leave you with a link on the screen to their website. Okay? Not sponsored. Full disclosure, I just rate them, to be honest. I'll catch you in the next one.